Hello everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Brighton and Hove Albion and West Ham United. Guys, it is a chill-along. It's a relaxing chill-along for us, getting us prepared for the main game tomorrow, of course, guys, where Man United face Wolverhampton Wanderers. And you know what? There's been a lot of noise over the last 24, 48 hours, even all week, about people want Ruben Amorim out. They want him out so badly. They want him out. All they've done is yappa all week about why he's not good, why he's doing this, why this, if this. Instead of doing all that, why don't they just support their football team? That's what they should do, guys. Is just concentrate all that energy on supporting their football team. Maybe, just maybe we might win some games with that little bit of positive energy coming out of them. I mean, you couldn't squeeze positivity out of these people, even on a good day, because I generally believe that even if Ruben Amorim won 5 to 10 games in a row, these guys will still be making up excuses, but still be moaning, etc., etc. It's just in their nature. Some people just in their nature to moan, to be honest with you. Manchester United are 3 points from fourth place, guys. 3 points from fourth place. And yes, I know it's not a given. I know that Man United don't usually like taking opportunities. They don't like taking the opportunities that are given to them. Let's hope that things change. But a saving grace. It could be worse. We could be Liverpool, guys. It could be Liverpool. It could be Liverpool that we're supporting, God forbid. And to be honest with you, the way Liverpool are going, what is going wrong with Liverpool? And that's one of the topics of the day. Arne Slot versus Mohamed Salah. What is going on with those? What is going on there? There's a clash between those two players. Whose side are you on? Who do you think should win this one? Salah said some really bombshell comments last night, of course, about he's done so much from the club. You know, it's disappointing that he's being treated that way. You see what I mean? What comes around goes around. We were in absolutely disarray last season, Man United. And Liverpool were in a good place back then. It's starting to turn. Tide is starting to turn. I believe it is. Unfortunately, we do have some very miserable fans. Well, I call them fans with inverted commas, guys. Very miserable and just focused purely, plainly on just attacking Ruben Amorim all week. On whatever you think about the manager. Guys, we've got a big game tomorrow, which we have to win. And that is what we're concentrating on. Man United winning the game. That is how it should be. We should be concentrating on Man United winning the game tomorrow. And then we can think about the birds and the bees after the game, of course, whether win or lose, guys. And that is how we should do things. Unfortunately, so many people have had all their energy focused on one thing. It could be worse. Arsenal lost to Aston Villa yesterday. Arsenal lost to Aston Villa. This shows you where the Premier League is. We've lost 4 games. Arsenal have lost 2. You know, it's not a monumental big gap, is it, at the end of the day, guys? It's not, is it? This Premier League is very tight. There's nothing in it. If you ask me, there's nothing in this Premier League. There's like literally a few points from 10th to 4th. There's nothing in it, guys. You know, and we're way up there. We win tomorrow. We're in the 4th place, joint 4th at least, guys. And I think that is not the end of the world, because I believe if I offered you the opportunity, guys, at the beginning of the season to be in the top 4 come Christmas, let's say that, guys, would you have taken that? I believe that a lot of you would have bit my hand off, of course, guys. I think you would have. Don't you lie to me. I think you would have bit my hand off if I said we're going to be 4th place on December the 7th, guys. What do you think? Would you take that? I think we probably would, given that we're not a million miles away, guys, from the top of the league, guys. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, look. I'm going to look forward to the game tomorrow. I don't know about you. I'm going to look forward to it. Whether Ruben Amorim is the right man or not the right man, whether you believe in him or don't believe in him, I'm going to just continue to support the football team, as I always do, of course, guys, and I'm not going to be crying about it. But today, guys, we're focusing on Brighton and Hove Albion against West Ham in the watch-along, guys. Liverpool drew yesterday 3-3. Was a wonderful game, of course. Liverpool managed to blow a lead of 2-0 and then a lead of 3-2, of course, with a penalty. So absolutely incredible scenes there. And you know what? Liverpool are not doing too well, guys. They could end up 15th like Man United did last season. You see karma. Karma hits you sometimes, doesn't it? Karma does hit you sometimes. And you know what? You never know what's around the corner in football, of course, guys. And that's what I would say. You never know what's around the corner in football, of course, guys. Absolutely. But yeah, look, we're concentrating on today's game. Lineups are there as follows. Very interested to see how West Ham perform, considering they played their FA Cup final against Man United the other week. So, look, you know what? Last week, should we say? Let's see how they perform in this game, guys. Let's see how it does. It's good to have a little bit of a neutral game, just to like sort of get warmed up for the action, of course, guys. Get a little bit warmed up for the football and warmed up for the main game tomorrow, of course, for us. Which is Man United against Wolverhampton Wanderers, way in midnight tomorrow, guys. Man United keep playing in midnight. I don't know why. These timings, I think the Premier League are not helping with Man United's timings. The actual timing of Man United is ridiculous. We're always last, always in the midnight, of course, guys. Absolutely. Always on the midnight. Let me just say hello, hi to the community. Hope you're doing well, Bobby. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing good, mate. Thanks for joining me today, mate. Hi, Sal. What did you think of Mo Salah's comments? I just mentioned it. Oh, goodness me. There you go. I think he's right to an extent, but as me, I'm not going to flip-flop from anything. I don't think you should air your dirty laundry in public. And I've always said that. I wouldn't flip-flop from that ever, because I know that Garnacho did something like this last year, and I don't believe in doing that. I think these things should be behind closed doors. Like boss, why am I not playing? Blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? And I think this should have been practiced. Unfortunately, these days, everything is out in the open. Everything's out in the open, and there's no secrets anymore. There's, these players just want to open their mouth and air the dirty laundry to the world, of course, guys, and that is what it is, and it is funny. It does make me laugh. As long as it's not Man United, I don't mind Liverpool being an absolute mess. I don't mind. I actually like it. I'm enjoying it, guys, because at the end of the day, we know how smug the Liverpool fans have been, don't we? We know how smug the Liverpool fans have been. They've been smug with me. Every single one of them have been smug, and they deserve everything that is coming to them, to be honest with you. Everything that is coming to them. Going to Ibiza, as Arne Slot did last year, before the season was even over. The arrogance of that man. Personally, I'll be honest with you guys. Look, I knew this would happen with Arne Slot. He's not a likable character. I mean, I'm very good. I like to class themselves as a very good, how do you say it, psychiatrist. How do you say it? Yeah, it's a bit like, could read people very, very well, and I just feel like he's a very implosive sort of guy at the end of the day, in my opinion. A very implosive, very strange sort of guy, of course. Absolutely. Big up, my friend Danny. What's going on? How you doing, Danny? Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is blessed with you. I hope you're going to have a relaxed watch along today, guys. We are only doing, not only, but Brighton and West Ham, respectively. Let's hope for a 5-5 draw, guys. That would be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it? Haven't caught a 5-5 draw in a while. That would be good, wouldn't it? At the end of the day, Brian, what's going on, mate? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. It is a belabor watch along, as Kenny said. Of course, guys, it is a belabor watch along today. So, are you a belabor? Will you be a belabor by full time, guys? I want to know your opinions on Carlos Baleba, of course. Is he going to have a good game for once? Are we going to do that, guys? Of course, I'm acting as a scout of Brighton today, guys. I'm acting as scout as for Man United. I'm an undercover scout for Man United. There you go, exposed. I'm an undercover scout for Man United, and I'm watching Carlos Baleba, and I'm going to report to Ineos straight after the game. Nah, I'm joking. Only joking. Could be 4 points from first. Danny B, can I just say something? What an absolute disaster. It is. We are in chaos, mate. This is chaos. Oh, my God. It's the end of the world. The way people are going on, honest to God, I'd swear to you, I know. Listen, I know that we haven't played the vintage football, the great football that we want to play, certain games that we should have won, of course, but that's the Premier League. That's the Premier League that happens in the Premier League. Look at Arsenal yesterday. We'll probably beat Villa. This is what we're talking about. It's not a given. And, anyone would think that Man United are going to be 14th, not 4th. 4 points in the top, mate, at the end of the day. Danny, can't back him anymore, Sal. I can, because I'm looking at the context of everything, mate. I sit on the fence and get behind him and the team, though. Yeah, I back him all day long, mate. I back him because at the end of the day, there's many, many contexts. I've had to shut up so many Ruben Amorim outers today. It's unbelievable. They have no answer to my questions. Ruben Amorim was given a 4 out of 10 window. I think our energy should be focused on Ineos. And I think our energy should be focused on the Glazers and Ineos. That's what the energy should be focused on, guys. And anyone want to pose the question to me, I will answer it like that because I know exactly what's going on at the moment. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I hear both sides of the coin have valid points. They do, but the other side of the coin that you're talking about don't put into mind the other side of the coin of that. So there's a context between everything. They don't take in mind the context of what's going on. No manager's going to change this, mate, and that's what it is. There's a cultural, contextual problem at this football club that people tend to want to ignore once they've made up their mind. I, for one, have not made up my mind. I, for one, know that we are 3 points from fourth place, guys. At the end of the day, he has improved a lot of things, mate. But people choose to ignore it. Brian, Salah, mate, Van der Vaart is another player letting the team down. Not that. I mean, they don't really. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of problems going on at Liverpool, and I'm all for it. Bring it on. Get the problems going on, guys. Absolutely. My fave channel, Bigger Ellen. How you doing? Ruben is the right man. We will win tomorrow, and Arnie Slot will get sacked. Future looks really bright. Big up, Ellen. Hope you're doing well, of course. Good evening, Ephraim. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Absolutely. Good to see you, mate. Ellen, Slot needs to stay. We need Slot to stay. I think Slot, you got to think about it in context, guys. We need Slot to stay. Slot army. We need him to stay. Look, Rome wasn't built in a day, guys. Trust the process. What are they doing? Trust the process. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what they should be doing. Absolutely. Back in their manager. Why don't we keep sacking players until we get the players right? How about that? Whoa. Exactly. I agree, but that team is imploding. No manager can fix this right now. How do I know? Exactly. Mets, Holly, they go to the same trap as we did. Sack managers to hide what is really going on and do it for 25 years. Exactly. People fall for the old trick, don't they? The old chestnut. I said it before the season. People who claim to be football experts, who soon as the going gets tough, under the bus. Manager, the front page. The manager is the problem. The manager doesn't teach these players to not being able to pass 2-yard passes, not being able to cross the ball. The manager did not ask for a 4 out of 10 window. He did not want to have Dalot, Maguire, Bruno, Shaw, Casemiro, who else? Mason Mount, Ahmad, Luke Shaw in our team. He didn't ask for that, did he? My friend, West Ham game going to make me a lot of vex. West Ham are going to lose today easily. Sal, I am loving it, every bit of the Liverpool distraction. I love the Liverpool distraction. Listen, what distraction? Guys, we win tomorrow. We're fourth place. Listen, let's let that game come around. Let's make that game come around first. And if we win tomorrow, we're in joint fourth, guys. Not an half bad, isn't it, on December the 8th? Is it? It's not an absolute chaos like it is. The world is not falling apart. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is all on Ineos. Factually, mate. Factually, Danny. Absolutely. Kenyon, what's going on? Belabor should revenge for us today and show us he is a red. Big up, Kenyon. Listen, I'm not a big fan of West Ham, as people know. I'm not a big fan of West Ham because I know what West Ham are all about. Everyone knows what West Ham are all about. If you follow Man United for many decades, like I have, you would know that West Ham have cost Man United a couple of titles. So we're all on Belabor watch today. We are Belabors today, and we will be supporting Carlos Belabor today. And we will be hoping that he gets a couple of goals today. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? It'd be funny. Good evening. Big up. It was a great weekend, to be honest with you. I don't know why all the pessimism. I don't know why. It was a fantastic weekend, guys. I loved it. Good evening. Make Arsenal cry. I love it. The disrespect to get from Arsenal fans everywhere I've been. Arsenal. No, let's not forget it, Ephraim. Don't forget it. Scary Arsenal. You have to say it. It's scary Arsenal. That's what it's all about, guys. It's scary Arsenal. We have to get it right. Everyone was telling me how scary they are. As I said, if you're scared of Barney the dinosaur, you would be scared of Arsenal. But if you're not scared of Barney the dinosaur, you won't be scared of Arsenal, as I said, guys. Absolutely. So there you go. So yeah, we're not scared of Arsenal. Bloody Arsenal scared. There's Arsenal teams in the past, guys, than those Arsenal teams that they're talking about. This Arsenal team, should I say? Absolutely. Guys, we're ready for kickoff. Game is ready to start, of course, guys. Let's get the game underway. Brighton and West Ham, guys. Are you ready for kickoff? Let's hope for an entertaining game, guys. And welcome to the stream, guys. Listen, I will be doing a lot more little watch-alongs like this, just to get, because some people say to me, "Oh, Sal, you only do Man United. You need to do more other teams and stuff like that. You need to be, be more open and to other teams and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you need to do. And here I am, guys. I am doing it. But obviously, when I get time, I will do other teams as well, of course. Ellen, it's all about patience right now. Give Ruben the tools he needs, and we are back. Ruben is a winner. He is not a mid-table manager. Exactly. People giving up too easily, mate. Too easily. And they're listening to the Mandem opinion. And the Mandem opinion is a dumbed-down opinion. Too many people go into those Mandem streams. You know, those Mandem streams, and they're doing it. So Liverpool are a bloody mess. And I'm all here for it, mate. I'm all here for the mess of Liverpool. I really am. I'm here for it. Big up, Tyroo. What's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Why do we need Belabor when we've Sekou Kone and ignored by Amarim? Because Sekou Kone is not good enough, Tyro. He's not being ignored. He goes to all the youth teams. Sekou Kone is not good enough. Sekou Kone is weak. I've seen it. I watch youth football. Sekou Kone is not ready to play in the Premier League midfield right now. It's as simple as that. He's so thin, it's unbelievable. My goodness me, he'll break his bones playing in the Premier League, that guy. He's not strong enough yet. He needs to be developed. He needs to go on loan. Just because we have a guy called Sekou Kone in the youth team doesn't mean he should be playing for Man United. He's been ignored because he's not good enough. It's simple as that. And that's it. You know, at the end of the day, we're 3 points from fourth place. We won't be 3 points from fourth place. Salah hasn't been good. Salah hasn't been good this season, but he went off on Twitter. He hasn't been good, but at the same time, he's a legend of Liverpool, right? He's a legend of Liverpool. Brighton 2-0. I will go for 3-3 draw, guys. That's my score today. 3-3 draw, my friend Bobby. A 3-3 draw. Yeah, look, guys, at the end of the day, you know, what I would say is that Salah's a legend of Liverpool. Maybe he needs to be treated better, but he shouldn't be airing his dirty laundry in public. I've said it all over and over again, guys, as you know. Of course, Ellen, Salah will never play for Liverpool again. I don't think so, unless the manager gets sacked. Is it Salah or the manager? Well, looking at Liverpool yesterday, they're not very good without Salah, are they, at the end of the day? Salah has been wank, but he's still their best player. They probably wouldn't have lost yesterday if he played. He's the reason. He's the reason that Liverpool have won the league title last season. He was the guy who won them the league title. Nobody else. It wasn't him. Welbeck still looks strong. Ashley Young still playing. We need to go into our physio archives and other guys more energetic. Big up, mate. Welbeck took time though, and Welbeck walked into a winning team, a championship winning team, Kenyan. That's the difference there. He walked into a team that had winners. You know, we don't have any at the moment. It's very dangerous to bring young players into a team that isn't really good mentally and things like that, isn't it? Ellen, Sekou Kone is a branch with teeth and hair. It needs time to develop. He certainly does, yes. Ephraim, so if Brighton win, can they go above us? I'm going to look at the table right now, as I should do, of course, guys. I'm going to have a look at the table. Let me have a look at the Premier League table. See where Brighton would be if they win. I really want to draw, to be honest. That would be good. I would like a draw. I like everyone to draw because obviously we're right in that mix, aren't we? So if Brighton win today, they have 26 points. Yeah. So what we need to do, guys, in theory, so West Ham are on 13. So we want to win for West Ham. So we're cheering on West Ham today, to be honest. We shouldn't really want, unless it's a draw, which I'm hoping a 3-3 draw or something. We don't want Brighton to win because Brighton will go on 26. They will go to third or fourth. They'll go to fourth. That means Man United's highest possibility tomorrow will be fifth or sixth. That will be Man United's highest possibility. So we need Brighton to lose today. If they can possibly lose, Man United win tomorrow, we will go to 25. Brighton will have 23. And we will move into the top five, guys, not top four, top five. That's what we'll be. Guys, we're 1 point behind Chelsea. If Man United win tomorrow, no, we'll be on level on points. Sorry, guys. We'll be level on points with Chelsea. 25. Man United were 25, Chelsea have 25. So joint fourth. I was right. Yeah, joint fourth. We will be tomorrow if we win that game tomorrow. We have to win the game tomorrow. Yes, Salah is a Liverpool legend. Sal, he is. Yes, Sal, is Salah a bigger legend than Gerrard? Uncomfortable conversation, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Salah is a bigger legend than Gerrard at Liverpool. Let's take away the Scouser thing. Let's take away the fact that Gerrard is a Scouser, right? Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah is a bigger legend than Steven Gerrard. Hot take, guys. Hot take. Salah's a bigger legend than Gerrard. Gerrard didn't win the league. He fluked to Champions League, mate. That's all we did. They fluked to Champions League, and that's it. He's deemed a legend. Nah, man. Salah's won 2 titles of Champions League. Salah was responsible for winning Liverpool their first title in how long? How long was it? Since 1990. So it was 27 years or something like that, or 30 years, whatever it was. Gerrard was responsible for slipping up and giving away a goal against Chelsea, which cost them a title. That's the difference. But you know what? People don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation. Because they look at Gerrard and they think, oh, he's the best and da. You cannot say Gerrard. Steve Gerrard. No, man. Gerrard's a great player. Gerrard is a great player. But yeah, here comes Brighton on the attack, guys. Minto on the attack, another good player for Brighton. And the cross is a little bit too far, spoke too soon. They've got the ball back. Kadioglu, remember Kadioglu was linked to Manchester United. Do you remember that? He would have been good at left back. We said it at the time then, didn't we, Didn't we? Some of the strongest Africans are those skinny ones. Oh, yeah, not in the Premier League, mate. Remember Denver striker duo in Newcastle? Yeah, I do remember that, and it wasn't very good, mate. Sorry, it wasn't. Ellen, so many good African players, but the AFCON puts me off them. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I know that is a problem, isn't it? You know, we're looking at it from a purely selfish point of view, of course, where we need Man United to win. We're in a very crucial period of Man United, of course. But what we have to understand is that, you know what we have to call things as they are and don't just say things because you think this might happen or you think they might be good because you think that they're better than Casemiro and this and that. You have to know. I watch a lot of youth football, and for me, he's not ready. For me, Chido's not ready. There's a few players there that are good technically, but they're not ready for Premier League football. Take it from a guy who's been watching Man United for 40 years, guys. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, who witnessed the Class of 92, Kone's not ready yet. Not yet. Maybe in the future. He needs a loan. That's what I say. He never won the Premier League, exactly. Ephraim, so why so many Dutch managers are disagreeing with players? Because let me tell you something about Dutch people, Dutch personality. The Dutch personality, how would I say it without offending Dutch people? Dutch people are very confident people. They're very confident people. They're perhaps too confident. And they are very, very, I wouldn't say full of themselves, but they're very, I'll give you an example. I would urge people to go and listen to Robin van Persie speak, right? Listen to Robin van Persie. It's not that they're being rude. It's just the way that they come across is a little bit blunt and it comes across as arrogant. I think that is how Dutch people are, unfortunately. But some of the greatest players ever came from Holland. I just think that Dutch people don't make that. Is that a handball? Dutch people don't make good managers. That's it for me. And that's what I think. I don't really think, apart if I think about Johan Cruyff. Asian Cup is all in January as well. It doesn't get as much hate as the AFCON. I don't think it's hate, Kenyan. I think it's more to do with constructive criticism. The reason the Asian Cup doesn't get any coverage or hate is because there's no Asian players in England, Kenyan. There's not many. It's very, very slim. And either way, these international games, not only the AFCON, I'm talking about Asian Cup, European qualifiers, World Cup, and all these business Nations League in the season shouldn't be happening. And you got to understand that Manchester United, let's say it comes to May, Kenyan, right? And Man United miss out on the Champions League by a point. Is the AFCON going to pay Man United for missing out on that Champions League because we didn't have Mbeumo and Ahmad? Are they going to pay for that? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, look, if they either could do two things, right? And I was grown up with the AFCON. Of course, I used to watch it on Eurosport when I was younger and stuff like that. They can do two things. They can put a break on the season and say, right, whilst the AFCON is going on, we can have a mid-season break, maybe a Christmas break. You know what I mean? And in between that time, no one plays any football. Maybe they can do that. Maybe that will be a good idea. But obviously, they play so much football these days, is that it's hard to fit everything in. But we have to call these things out because, as on the Manchester United level, the Asian Cup doesn't interfere with the Premier League because there's no Asian players in the Premier League. How many Qatar and Bahrain and Jordan players play in the Premier League? And it's not many, is there? You know. I mean, African football is a big part of the Premier League. Look at today. How many? Now let's count how many players play for Brighton and West Ham who are going to go to the AFCON. I don't hate AFCON at all. I just hate that my team are missing out on players in an important period of the league. And that's exactly what it is, Ellen. It's not hate. Hate is not the word, Kenyan. Nobody hates anyone here. We're a community that we talk about football objectively and we talk about from all sides of the spectrum. I, for one, I'm going to enjoy the African nations when it comes along. I'll do some watchalongs as well. I'm looking forward to Cameroon and the Ivory Coast, of course. I'm looking forward to it all. But one thing I would say that on the Manchester United level, of course, it's a selfish level, but obviously I want Man United to win because I only care about Man United. Can I be honest with you guys? I couldn't care less about international football, whether that's European football, whether that is African football, whether that is Asian football. I don't care about what international football. I care about Premier League football, Manchester United. Of course, when the World Cup is on, I would enjoy the World Cup because the World Cup is massive. I would enjoy the European Championships. I would enjoy the AFCON if it was in the summer. I know that they can't fit everything in. It's impossible. But the problem is that we're talking on the basis of it's going to affect Man United. Now, this is why, let me give you an example, Kenyan, right? We had some of the best African players, like I would have loved at Man United back in the day. George Weah was one of my favorite players. JJ Okocha was one of my favorite players as well. As I said, the Nigerian team of 1994 to 1998 was my favorite international team of all time. The line with Aminiki and Kanu, Taribo West, obviously JJ Okocha as well. Of course, all these players, Kanu, of course, who played for Nigeria at that time as well. Aminiki was absolutely fantastic. Efen Okoku was fantastic as well. There was a great team then, and that was my favorite team. And you can't. The thing is with football, and I'm going to say it right, like, football it's just, you have to have these tournaments because obviously it is representing your country, representing your continent, and you have to have that. My biggest thing is this. It's not so much just the AFCON, it's the European Championship qualifiers for the World Cup. I was telling people about the World Cup qualifiers. What's the point of the World Cup qualifiers? What's this? I mean, getting involved too much. How many World Cup qualifiers? Everyone knows on this stream that I was talking about the World Cup, England, and this and that. These qualifiers are too much. There's too much international football, and I personally believe there's too much international football in general, not just in Africa, and in Asia, and Europe, in Africa, and everything. There's too much, and that's what I say. And one of the biggest disappointing things that I know is that Alex Ferguson, he never used to purchase African footballs. He only purchased a few, which were squad players, i.e. Quinton Fortune, of course, guys, and Jemba for the squad because of the African nations, which was disappointing, because he didn't want to miss big players during the season. It's sad though. But either way, who are you supporting in the African nations, guys? I am going for either Ivory Coast, of course. Ivory Coast are in it, of course. Cameroon are not bad. But definitely I'll be going for probably Morocco or Egypt for this tournament. Of course I would. Morocco, Egypt, Ivory Coast are my teams. There we go. Here come West Ham. Chance. Oh, what a save from Brad Brigham, guys. That was a big save. He's got to score that, guys. He had to score that. Come on. Was it offside? But that was a big one. That was from Somerville. Missed the chance there. Sal, you're doing a watch along for the World Cup? Yeah. I'm gonna try, guys. So basically, for example, let me just have a look. The time in Los Angeles. The time in Los Angeles now is 6:15 a.m., right? That's the time in Los Angeles now. Now, if I was to do a watch along for the World Cup and the game kicked off this time, for example, 6 p.m. in my time, 6 p.m. I'm in the Middle East, guys, so 6 p.m. is my time. It will kick off 6:15 a.m. in Los Angeles. The game in Los Angeles, right? 6 o'clock a.m. in Los Angeles, guys. So that we're literally 12 hours ahead. So basically, we're 12 hours ahead of Los Angeles. So every time there's a game in Los Angeles, it will be 12 hours. I will be 12 hours ahead of it. Now, if there's a game in New York, let me have a look. I will be 9:16 a.m. It's a little bit better, a little bit more cultured time, of course, guys. 9:16 a.m. So basically, I don't think it's that bad, to be fair. I think I can do these watch-alongs. There will be early in the morning, break of dawning, as I say, but there will be early in the morning, these watch-alongs. But I'm going to try and do them. I'm going to try and do all of them, guys. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. The World Cup is absolutely strenuous, guys. It's like one after the other game, isn't it? And, you know, like you have to prepare for it. You really do have to prepare for it, you know. I'm going to try and do it, to be honest. I'm going to try and do it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Big up Kenyan, by the way. It's good to have you here as usual, my friend. It's all conversations, guys. This is what it's going to be. I always root for African teams in the World Cup. Next year, I will do the same, except Senegal. They are in our group. Senegal are good, you know. Ellen, I think, but as we said yesterday, it's good to play the tough teams first, isn't it? It's been good to play the tough teams. Get yourself in the mood, in the groove, if you know what I mean. Can you remember Norway's last World Cup group? There's a question. Don't look at Google. Who can remember Norway's last World Cup group, guys? Who can remember? I'm looking forward to England against Ghana. Ghana's not going to be easy. I mean, traditionally, Ghana are very good. Traditionally, Ghana should have got to the World Cup final in 2010, shouldn't they? You know, cheating Uruguayans, of course, as we know, handball on the line, you know, with, you know who, Suarez. We're not big fans of Suarez on this channel, of course. The Liverpool connection, of course, guys. Is not what we're about. America time now sucks out. Where are you, RJ? You're in South Africa, or where are you from? Yeah, South Africa's another one for final. Are they not opening the game? Are they not opening the World Cup again at South Africa? They opened the 2010 World Cup, didn't they? We all remember that. I was against guys. Are they playing Mexico the same as they did in 2010? Did South Africa play Mexico in 2010, and they're playing Mexico again? You know? It's weird, isn't it? I'm supporting my country for the AFCON. Big up, my friend. Best of luck to you, my friend. Best of luck to you. Even in guys, Salah is thinking he's bigger than the club. If Liverpool back the players, they are done. Can you, Ryan, can I be honest with you, mate? Long may it continue. Long may it continue, mate. Let's let this carry on, because I like this saga. I'm sitting there with popcorn, watching Liverpool absolutely capitulate. I love it. I love the fact that Liverpool are capitulating. I really do. That's just me. That's just me. I love the fact. Portugal versus Argentina is a possibility. Will be epic if it is, of course. What, rigged World Cup? Rigged World Cup for Argentina again. But then again, didn't Cristiano Ronaldo meet Donald Trump? Didn't he meet Donald Trump? So maybe he met Donald Trump. Maybe it might be Portugal's World Cup this year. Like, if England don't win it, there's a few teams I want to win the World Cup. There's only a few. If England don't win it, I would want probably Portugal to win the World Cup, or Italy. If Italy qualify, Italy to win the World Cup. Absolutely. I am actually USA is my grandma. My grandma's American. She's from the USA. I can support USA. I can actually play for the USA if I was a good footballer. But no, I would much rather Portugal or Italy to win it, to be honest with you. I would much rather that, to be honest, guys. Absolutely. Stephen, good afternoon. How you doing? Long may it continue indeed. Big up, Sal. Big up, my friend. How you doing, Steve? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Thank you for so much joining. Yes, Bafana versus the Mexicans again. What are the odds in that, RJ? There will be no Venezuela. What's the thing? What was the things they were blowing during the World Cup in 2010? Venezuelas. Was it Venezuelas? Was it a Venezuela? Venezuelas. I remember we beat Brazil last World Cup, and that was a big deal. We had Italy. Didn't you have Morocco, Scotland, and Brazil? Is that what you had? Didn't you have Morocco? Didn't you have Morocco, Brazil, and Scotland? I swear that was. Like, I'm not even looking, guys. It was a long time ago. Here comes Brighton. The chance of Brighton, but it's cleared. Yeah, look, I'm not even counting, guys. Italy have always been our nemesis, except they're successful. I don't know how you could have a nemesis. They won 4 World Cups. You know what I mean? We could argue that they've been England's nemesis, to be honest with you. England hardly beat Italy, to be honest. Every time England come up against Italy, England seem to come unstuck against Italy. I don't know why. Yes, you're probably right. See, I don't even have Google in front of me, Ellen. You see that? That's a knowledge. That's a football knowledge brain. You see? Yes, you are probably right. I remember Scotland when you mention it. Scotland were dreadful. I know that Scotland lost the opening game of the 98 World Cup 2-1 to Brazil. It was 1-0 to Brazil from a corner. If I remember rightly, Cesar Sampaio scored for Brazil, right? And if I remember correctly, who scored the equaliser from a penalty spot from Scotland. Scotland scored an equaliser from the penalty spot. You can check this up, guys. This is what I do. Guys. This is how it is for me. So I think it was who scored that goal? Who got it? It was either obviously McAllister or the other who scored the penalty. I forgot his bloody name now. It's a striker, of course. Venezuela. There you go, Kenyon. That's the one, mate. Maybe I should buy one for the African nations. I think I'll keep the neighbors up. And get the Venezuelas out. Absolutely. And then Brazil went on to win the game with Ronaldo, I believe. Yeah, it was 2-1. Actually, Scotland did well, but then I remember Scotland losing 3-0 to Morocco. Yusuf Chipo, Mustafa Hadji, and all that. Guys, you see this? You can't buy this. You know what I mean? Sorry, but I really hate the Venezuela. I want people singing. Yeah, I like the singing Bella Ellen. I know. It was frustrating. I mean, obviously, I don't like the Venezuela because England absolutely were robbed in that World Cup in 2010. The only time I've ever seen a ball go 3 yards over the line and not being given a goal. Corruption. The corruption to its absolute core, that was. It was absolutely awful corruption. That was absolutely, guys. And that's the thing with international football, though, sometimes, isn't it? You do get subpar referees. It wouldn't happen now. It would be VAR, wouldn't it? But you do get subpar referees in the World Cup. You know, you get referees that have agendas and stuff like that. You know, support other nations and everything. It's a bit like the Eurovision Song Contest. You know, we all know about you Norwegians, Ellen. Don't get me wrong. That's why you're always good in the in the Eurovision Song Contest. You know, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Iceland. You know, vote for your favorite ones all the time. You know, England, we got no friends. So at the end of the day, yeah, and we still get to the final, though. That's funny. It's funny that, you know, we don't have any. Everyone hates us, but we still get there. We still get to the finals. Absolutely. Here come West Ham. Oh, there's an attack for West Ham. Here comes Bowen. Bowen on the ball. What can Bowen do here? Oh, poor from Bowen. But it's a corner to West Ham, guys. So who's your stand-up players in the World Cup? Who do I think is going to have a good World Cup? I actually think Esteval for Brazil and Chelsea will have a good World Cup. I think he's going to shine in the World Cup. I actually believe that Anderson will have a very good World Cup for England. I think he's going to be brilliant. Haaland for Norway will be the standout for me. Who else am I looking at? I think McTominay will have a good World Cup as well for Scotland. But yeah, Yamal will flop. Yamal will flop. Deep relations with England, never the war. We always back England on this team. Big guy. Apart from Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Denmark, then you support us. After them ones, because I've never seen 12 points for England in the Eurovision Song Contest from Norway. Can you remember that time? I remember Norway us giving Norway 12 points. I remember that. I really can't remember they just giving us 12 points. Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. I don't know why we're talking about the Eurovision Song Contest here, but you know what I mean. I should do a watch along for the Eurovision Song Contest. That's what I should do. I should do a watch along for the Eurovision Song Contest and take it very, very seriously. Yeah, it's a joke thing, that really, isn't it? It's a joke thing. It is a joke. The movie's the best thing about the Eurovision Song Contest. That movie about the Eurovision Song Contest, the funny one. Guys, it is 0-0 between Brighton and West Ham. Very entertaining game. 25 minutes have gone, guys. It is still 0-0, of course. I did choose this game, the early game, rather than the Crystal Palace against Fulham game, because foolish of me, rather. I thought it would be an entertaining game. Well, it could still be. Here come Brighton. Brighton when they attack, and it's a corner to Brighton, guys. Corner to Brighton. Half an hour gone, guys, nearly. So we are hoping there's a good clearance from Todibo there. Todibos have been under fire, hasn't he? Do you remember when that was offside, to be honest with you? Guys, this is what confuses me about offside rule, right? There may be an offside that leads to a corner, and that corner could lead to a goal, but they don't take it back to the offside. You know what I mean? The VAR, and that's the thing. We won that competition 3 times. It's turned into a political freak show, and I don't watch it anymore. Germany are the worst. Germany, they come out with all the next things. So it is a freak show, yeah. Oh, that was a good corner. It just went over. It bent. I thought that was going in for a second there. I did think that was going in for a second. Football's far better, Ellen, yes. Football is far better than the Eurovision Song Contest. I don't think I've watched the Eurovision Song Contest for years. My dad watches it, though. I keep telling my dad that, you know, it's fake, it's all set up, it's rigged and all that, and doesn't listen. We need West Ham to win this, by the way, guys. West Ham on 13 points, of course. And if West Ham win, they'll be in 16. There won't be any threat to us, but Brighton will. If Brighton win, they will move on to 26 points, which means Man United can't get on joint 4th place if we win tomorrow. If is a big thing, of course, guys. If is always a big thing, of course, with Manchester United and winning football matches. We don't generally like taking our chances. Here come Baleba. It's Banter. Dangerous ball, no one attacking it. They need a Duncan Ferguson there, guys. And Minter's looking good, though. I like Minter. He's a good player. Baleba having a good game so far, guys. Baleba is on form today, guys. Looking good today. I've been watching him. For me, he's been probably the best player along with Minter for Brighton today so far. So, look, he's doing all right. Keep along, mate. Continue. You know what I mean? We need players. Man United need players. Man United desperate for players. We are. Guys, you know what? The amount of nonsense I've heard on social media about Ruben Amorim this last 25. It's like they're going on and on and on about it. I mean, just like, for goodness sake, sometimes you feel like just saying, shut up. Goodness, just shut up. Like, we get it. You don't like the manager. We get it. Move on. Support the team. You can't do nothing about it. He's manager. He's not going to get sacked on a bloody Sunday afternoon, is he? Why are they talking about it? I really don't know. Oh, he tried to catch him out there. Somerville, he tried to catch him out there. Verbruggen was alive to that. No, it wasn't Somerville, sorry. Verbruggen was alive. That was Diouf. Diouf tried to catch him out there, guys. Calling Amorim a fool because of Mainu. Well, if all Mainu needs to do is when he comes on the pitch, perform. You know, don't have a sulking performance, and that's what it is at the end of the day. And don't tell your manager to F off in training. How about that? They don't know about that one, do they? They don't know about that old chestnut, do they? They ignore that thing, don't they, guys? Yeah, you don't tell your manager F off. We know what happens to players to do that. Now, Ruben Amorim won't say anything. Ruben Amorim stays in his plans because if he starts speaking, we know what happens with Man United. The media start rumbling on. You know what they do. Toxic fans, RJ, they are toxic fans, mate. This is why I just really hope that he keeps winning games. The only thing to shut these fans up, guys, almost, is to win games. And I just hope that we win games. And guys, we get in that top 4. If we're top 4 by Christmas, right? I know it's a big if, right? If we're top 4 by Christmas, guys, I don't think we can complain. If we're top 4 by Christmas, right up then league, you can't complain with that. It's better than what anyone envisioned. Sal, it's amazing our players makes teams prime at Barcelona. Sometimes we do. It's the players, isn't it, mate? This is what worries me. Sal, Manu has been crappy. Yes. Just win games. Yes. Just win games and it shuts them up. It shuts them up because you know what? When we listen, guys, we're 1 defeat in 7, right? Guys, 1 defeat in 7. Just repeat that. 1 defeat in 7. You know, this is what we're talking about. You would have thought we've lost 7 and 1-1. The way people are going. Look, whatever happens with Ruben Amorim will happen with Ruben Amorim. But rest assured, the next manager who walks into this football club is nothing is going to improve, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Nothing is going to, it's not going to get any better, guys. Let me tell you that right now. I mean, Ephraim, Manu is not a messiah. Some fans think it will revolutionize our midfield, mate. No. Who is he? Wharton, Anderson, Rice. Nowhere near. And that's what I'm talking about. Levels. So many African players in the Premier League, Sal. Yes, there is. This is what I was talking about earlier. There's no Asian players in the Premier League. There's a lot of African players in the Premier League. Make up a lot of the Premier League, to be honest, which is why, obviously, you know, you get a little bit frustrated, obviously, with Man United. I've got Cunha. No, they ain't got, sorry, not Cunha. And we got Mbremo, Ahmad, and Mazruri. And Kone, of course, but Kone I don't think is going to the African nations, if I'm right or wrong. Corner to West Ham, guys. Let's see if West Ham can do the business. Corner comes in for West Ham. It's going to be, no, it comes back out to, it's a foul. Bloody hell, that's a soft foul. That is a soft foul if ever was one, man. That corner came in, it was a soft foul, to be honest with you. Don't agree. I do not agree with that, lads. You know the biggest mistake of the Premier League so far this season? It was Nottingham Forest sacking Nuno Santos. That was the biggest mistake of the Premier League this season, I think. I think they signed their death warrant with that one, Nottingham Forest, sacking Nuno Santos. They're in absolute disarray, though. They're a mess, ain't they, in the moment? I mean, they had, was it Ange Postecoglou, didn't they? High line for life. All right, here come Brighton. Brighton on the tap. Abysmal, RJ, absolutely, mate. Here come Brighton on the attack, guys. Not far from half-time. We got about 13 minutes. Here comes Minter on the cross. Great cross that. Great play for Minter again. He's doing well on that side. Looks a good player, to be honest with you. That's how you play, Ahmad. You see the way that Mintar's playing today. You see the way that Mintar gets on that byline and drops that cross in. That is how you play football. Non-stop. On the wing. Cross. That is how you. That's a little bit of advice. But he crosses it with the right. 1-0. Almost 1-0, guys. Very close from Brighton. Very, very close from Brighton and Hove Albion. That was a close one. That was a close one, to be honest with you. Yeah, he should have got that, to be honest with you. That was a big chance for Brighton and Hove Albion. He should have gotten the end of that one. Yeah, he should have gotten the end of that one. I mean, no loyalty is there these days, Sephram. I'm sure that the owner, who has not shown his face recently, you know, he used to get in front of the camera a lot. He doesn't show his face anymore, does he? Because he knows he made a mistake. I don't know what he was expecting, to be honest with you. To be honest, I don't know what he's expecting. He got him into the bloody Europe. He got him into Europe, not in the Forest. Unbelievable. And that is going to be a corner to Brighton. Diouf with the challenge. By the way, West Ham are playing a free at the back today. As you can see from the graphic, they're playing a free at the back. The way Yankubu Mintar runs out, it's a good player, mate. But that's what a winger should do. You see, watch his game. Watch his game. Watch the way he gets on the byline and gets the crossing on the right-hand side with the right foot. It's something we don't do. Man United are so predictable, a bit like Gakpo, Liverpool. You know, Gakpo, he just cuts in, cross, cut in, cross, cut in, cross. This is what we do too often. And it's very easy to defend the inadverted winger. It's easier, shall I say. And wow, that is a weird corner. That guy takes some weird corners, guys, and he's kept it in. No, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. It is a goal kick. So it is definitely a goal kick to Brighton and Hove Albion, to West Ham United, guys. Still 0-0, 35 minutes. Just my luck, of course. I missed out on the Liverpool game yesterday, which ended 3-3, and I've got this game to make up for it. Fantastic. That's my punishment today. Here we go, guys. But I'm hoping for it. It's good to see other teams. It's good to see the way they play. You know, it's good to see Baleba up close as well, and Minter, who I like. These two players do like that, guys. I want to know, guys. Brighton manager Herzella is 32. Yeah. He's at the right place. If he goes to a bigger club right now, it'd be difficult. But he's at Brighton. He's in a good place. Like, for example, Ruben Amorim's 40. He's still young. He's just turned 40. It's young for a manager. You know, people forget that as well. That little small detail, don't they? They forget that small detail about everything, of course. And here comes Wan-Bissaka, who had the absolutely prime Carfu match last week, of course, against Man United. Won't have a Carfu game today, believe me. Of course, Paqueta's playing today. Paqueta was suspended last week. I thought Paqueta would miss 2 games, not 1 game. Foul for Brighton. No, it's a goal kick for Brighton. It's a goal kick for Brighton, guys. Yeah, so look, you know, let me know, guys. Your feedback on the streams is very, very important. What you guys think? Anything you would like me to do? Guys, I am all up for it. I'm all ears. You know, I'm obviously getting more games, of course, in my belt. Done a lot of games yesterday. Done the whole shebang. Ephraim, Sal, do you think Aston Villa are in the title race? Yeah, I do. Will they win the title? No. Are they in the title race? Yes. I would love Aston Villa to win the league. It'd be incredible if Aston Villa won the league. It'd be amazing. I mean, if Aston Villa won the league, that would be the choice for me. Aston Villa winning the league ahead of Chelsea, ahead of Man City, ahead of Liverpool, ahead of Arsenal, ahead of, you know, all the other teams. It would be absolutely amazing. And you know what? I have no disgruntlements with Aston Villa. I don't have any rivalry with Aston Villa. I know we've had some big games in the past, but I don't have any rivalry with Aston Villa. I don't know many Aston Villa fans, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't mind that. I just don't think so. But this gaslighting, you know, thing with Unai Emery. Unai Emery is an Aston Villa manager. That's what he is. This is why Unai Emery failed at PSG and Arsenal. It's because as he's at Aston Villa, that's his type of club. Like Sevilla is his type of club. Aston Villa, for me, is his type of club. You know, some managers, they suit certain teams. You know, I don't think Unai Emery comes into Man United changing it. I just don't think they'll listen to him. Good tackle from West Ham. West Ham are taking the ball forward, guys. We're coming 5 minutes of half time, guys. 5 minutes. It is excellent. Big up, Ephraim. Thank you, my friend. I have a younger brother who is an Aston Villa, and he is buzzing. Big up him, mate. And fair play to him, Kenny, for being an Aston Villa fan. It's not easy to be an Aston Villa fan. Of course, you'll probably get more now. Oh, what a shot that was. Almost a goal for West Ham. Paqueta with them, absolutely. I mean, obviously, Paqueta was linked to Man United. I mean, I wouldn't mind them at Man United, but they wanted 40-odd million, didn't they? What a shot that was. I thought that was going to go in, but the goalkeeper did well. Verbruggen did well there, of course. He's a good goalkeeper. And support us. Yeah. I get you, Kenny. I get you. I mean, it's good that someone supports them. Someone has to, don't they? You don't really get Aston Villa fans these days. You might get more these days because they're a little bit better. But when I was younger, Aston Villa were a good team. You know, Aston Villa won the Champions League. They've won it once, unlike a certain team starting with A, double S-N-A, Asna. Asna lost yesterday. Did you know that, Kenny? Asna lost. Asna didn't lose. They did lose. This is a neutral game, isn't it? This is one of the most neutral games. What's the most neutral game you've ever attended? I think the most weird game I think I've ever attended, if I was to say what game I've ever attended, I attended Fulham against Sheffield United. I think that was pretty weird. I also attended Fulham against Man City, but the old Man City, and Fulham against Everton. I used to go to a few Fulham games because I worked around the corner. Fulham against Everton as well. Yeah. Kenyon, like David Moyes suits Everton and West. Yeah, exactly that. Because people forget about David Moyes went to Real Sociedad and was absolute flop, isn't it? Did you see Expressions thumbnail? I didn't see it. Didn't see Expressions thumbnail. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at Expressions thumbnail, guys. I'm just going to have a look at this. Oh, here come West Ham, though. It's a chance. Oh, what a miss. Come on, you got to score that. Bend it with your foot. Curl the ball. Curl the ball, mate. Poor miss. That is a poor miss. I don't know, mate. I mean, he's got that one with the Wolf of Wall Street thing, isn't it? Is it the Wolf of Wall Street one? The Wolf of Wall Street one. Some of it. He needed to curl that, man. Just bend it in the corner. Bend it in the corner. That's what he needed to do. Big up Belabor. Belabor's a Man United player. He's got a Man United shirt underneath that jersey. I remember when Ashley Young miced in Aston from Villa, yeah. Aston Villa did well for Man United, to be fair. I mean, he did very well. I didn't expect Ashley Young to do as well as he did. Obviously, Alex Ferguson. It's the Alex Ferguson effect. Anyone who signed for Man United. The latest one. The latest one, it's normal. It's just a Tottenham one. Let me have a look. Expressions is all right. Expressions is all right. He's all right. He's got a personality at least. At least he's got a personality. Right. So let me go to his channel. Here we go. Right. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. He's funny, isn't it? Oh, he's funny. Nice thumbnails. Nice thumbnails, though. That's funny, though. That's funny. That is funny, to be fair. That is funny, to be fair. Corner, though, guys, to Brighton. Good block by West Ham. Big up, Kenyon. Big up. The new EPL is no longer, big up Lucas, the EPL is no longer as interesting as the EPL used to be. I agree. Now it's very similar to Australian League. Bloody hell, that's a bit harsh. Lucas, nobody watches the Australian League. At least the Premier League is still the most watched league in the world. Who watches the Australian League? That's bad on Robbie, though, isn't it, RJ? Goodness me. Funny. If I did that, they'll report my channel. I done a thumbnail of Flex. You know that? Everyone was having a fit. Everyone had a fit about it. It's only a joke. I don't mind people making fun of me. Even if they do the thumbnails of me, I don't mind. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, they have done. Here come Hammers, West Ham. Oh, just wide. It's got to be a corner, right? Yeah. Is it a corner? Yeah, it's a corner to West Ham, guys. Bang on halftime. Can West Ham get a goal before halftime, guys? We need West Ham to actually win, guys. Let me just tell you that. We need to be supporting West Ham today. I know we want Baleba to do well, and he's doing well, but we need West Ham to win today, guys, because obviously they're on only 13 points. Brighton are on 23 points. We don't need Brighton to win. We don't want Brighton to win. We don't even want any more competition, guys. Come on. Come on. Right. Oh, good header. Oh, it's going all over the place here. And it's over the bar. It's over the bar. West Ham are doing all right, to be fair. They're in a lot of confidence. They've had a couple of good results, of course. 1 minute of injury time, guys, and it's half time. 1 minute of injury time. Big up, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. See, no one gives you a song, Bobby, apart from me. Just a reminder, guys. I just want to give you a little bit of a reminder, guys, if you don't mind.
About Chelsea,
the fans struggle with this.
But I have never seen. By the way, in Chelsea,
Man United fans need to understand your club is irrelevant. Wallahi. Like
our club is irrelevant.
No, let me be honest.
I'm going to tell you something.
No, 1 second. I'll tell you. I was.
That's fine, but that's fine.
I was you 15 years.
Half time. It is Brighton 0, West Ham 0. Guys, half time. Guys, great stuff. Not very entertaining. It was a good, decent game. Look, I'll be fair, guys. It's not just about goals. It was a decent half, guys. I'll be totally honest with you guys. It wasn't great, but it was a decent half. 0-0 though. And of course, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is happening. It's just down the road for me, guys. Just down the road from me is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Of course, Lando Norris crowned Formula One world champion. Lando Norris, of course, McLaren driver, wins the F1 Formula One. Guys, Abu Dhabi, winner Verstappen and teammate Piastri. McLaren driver edges Abu Dhabi winner Verstappen and teammate Piastri. So Lando Norris, Formula One world champions. Congratulations to Lando Norris on that one, guys. Absolutely.
This is what fucking happens when you've no accountability, you cowardly little fraud!
You cowardly little fraud. There you go, guys. Absolutely. Loving it. Followers is a nice game. It's a nice game, but yeah, I chose this one, unfortunately. Remember the leaks, Ziggy, how they ended after the bomb squads? Absolutely Kenyan, yeah. Lusa, yeah. Or is it Drawsome? Drawsome now. Drawsome. All love, bigger RJ. That's a good song. Yeah. It's a very good song, Bobby. It took me ages to think of that song, mate. Ages. Craig again. Absolutely. Not Craig again. Drawsome. Big up Drawsome. Let me write that on his channel. I won't write it on his channel. He's going to get pissed off with me, but I'll leave that. Well, yeah, Drawsome. Yeah, that's funny though, isn't it? It is hilarious. You've got to laugh sometimes while you still got teeth, guys. That's the most important thing. Of course. You know, I'm never going to let that go, you know. If Man United win this, they better hope and pray that Man United don't win something major, guys, because you know what? These will be revisited over and over again. These will be in folklore, these things that they've been saying, you know what I mean? You know, if listen, they need to hope and pray, guys. Absolutely.
Don't underestimate Manchester United.
Exactly, Fabrizio. So Palestine on top of the league, Syria, Tunisia, and Qatar. Qatar versus Tunisia today, and Syria against Palestine. And that is the Arab Cup in Qatar, guys. So that is Qatar versus Tunisia and Syria against Palestine today. If anyone is interested, of course, that is going on at the moment as well, of course. Just to let you know, guys, that these tournaments should not be happening during the mid-season, guys. Absolutely not. I keep the same energy, guys. Absolutely, I keep the same energy, of course. These tournaments should not. So it's 0-0, guys, between West Ham and Brighton. I think it's been a relatively even game between both sides, if I'm being honest with you guys. I think it's been a relatively even game. I don't think it has been a game where anyone has really dominated the game, to be honest, guys, if I'm being honest. I don't think anyone has really dominated the game. Guys, absolutely. What do you think of Salah versus Slot situation? Big up, Roy. I understand Salah, Roy, but I'm a firm believer with anything, regardless what I think about the manager or what he thinks about the manager. I'm a firm believer that you should not be talking about that kind of thing in public. When you are asked a question or when you are on the bench and you don't get on the pitch, what you have to do, you have to divert the attention away from yourself. And I said this in regards to Garnacho as well, when Garnacho, obviously after Europa League final, said, "Oh, I was on playing every single season. I don't play after." I'm not going to flip flop from that. I just don't think you should go in the media and start saying, "Well, I've done so much for this club," and da 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 da. You shouldn't be doing that. Just in behind the scenes, you can talk to Arne Slot and say, "Listen, after everything I've done for you, you leave me on the bench." You can say whatever you want, but when you go in front of the cameras and you just create headlines, isn't it? And it does put the club in disrepute. But however, what I would say is that I'm enjoying every single moment of it, guys, because I think you guys should enjoy it as well. Liverpool in downfall. That is what it's all about. Liverpool in downfall. I'm enjoying every single moment of it, of course. Putting out all the clips today. Big up that, Bobby. I need more. I need more, guys. I need more nice clips, guys. I will get more. I will got more. I have got more. I will upload some. I've been on some shows, guys, like, recently, guys. Absolutely. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to drop a comment on my appearance on the Football Terrace. First time I've appeared on the Football Terrace in now 5 years. It was 5 years since I last appeared on the Football Terrace. I appeared on the Football Terrace after the West Ham game, guys. Go and have a look. Drop a comment. Show some love to Sal if you haven't already. I know RJ has, of course, guys, and other people have. But don't forget to drop a comment on that, guys, and big up your boy Sal. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you so much, of course, which was very, very fun doing that. Of course. This World Cup is America, World Cup should never be in America, really. Should it really? Honest to God. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting World Cup, guys. It really is going to be an interesting World Cup. And that's one thing I would say about it. It will be an interesting World Cup. I've got to do my run. I haven't even done my run yet. I've got to do my run. Oh, I have to do it. I have to do the run. Did you know that Donald Trump once did the draw for the FA Cup? Did you know that? Who knew that? Who knew that? I knew that. Donald Trump once did the draw for the FA Cup. Way back when. Way back when. Back into time, he done the draw for the FA Cup. Did you know that, guys? Donald Trump doing the draw for the FA Cup was funny. I mean, have a look at it on YouTube. I can't do it, copyright reasons and stuff like that, but it was absolutely. Big up Jason McAteer, by the way. Jason McAteer, of course, I've had on the channel. He's on BN Sports, as he is every single time. Of course, Sal, the respect with you and Terry is incredible. Me and Terry are from the same area. Me and Terry come from the same. We literally lived a few minutes away from me. We had the same teacher at school. That's why. Yeah. me and him have. I respect everyone from I respect everyone in general, but people who were raised in my area and that have a certain affiliation with them, and you know, I have a lot of love for these people because obviously I come from that area and the same generation. He was at the same school as me at the same time, you know what I mean, and had the same teacher as me. Our teacher works for Fulham now, one of the teachers. Yeah, so yeah, that's why. Should get me on his channel a lot more, of course. Reminds me of CR7 versus Ten Hag, even though CR7 was in the right. CR7 was in the right. CR7 should never have walked down a tunnel, though, Roy. He should never walk down a tunnel at Man United. That was disrespectful. You don't do that. You never do that at Man United, no matter who you are. Cantona don't do it. So Bobby Charlton don't do it. Duncan Edwards don't do it. But what I would say is he was right to an extent because at the end of the day, he was being made a scapegoat when he shouldn't be made a scapegoat, right? There were certain players getting away with things, you know, at the end of the day. Johnny, you hate Jason Wilcox. What's Jason Wilcox done now, Johnny? I know that Jason Wilcox picked us to the Premier League title in 1995 with Blackburn Rovers. I know he did that. What's your bone with Jason Wilcox? Not getting enough players. Remember, can I just say something about Jason Wilcox? He can pick any player he wants. You know who signs the checks, don't you? The same guys sign the checks, guys, so nothing is going to change. As long as the same guys sign the checks, nothing is going to change, guys. Nothing. Bear me a second, guys. I'll be back. Big up, by the way. Big up, Barry. What's going on, my friend? Up to us. New sub. I'm responsible for Arsenal's loss. I transferred out Bayenda. Big up, Barry. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for the sub, my friend. Big up yourself. Welcome to the Stretford Post family. You're going to love it. We love it here. It's going to be good, guys. We're going to have a good time. Absolutely. Good to see you, mate. Thank you, mate. I see ever carried the team on his back to back Champions League last minute winners. It's crazy. Yeah, at his age as well, Roy. GOAT. He's the GOAT, mate. Messi couldn't do that. 1 second, guys. Yeah, guys. I'm back. I mean, would you guys stay here? Would you guys stay here if I just went out and just sat there for the whole game? Guys, absolutely. RJ, this week I think it's Mo versus Hussam, Inter versus Liverpool. If only I could kill two birds with one stone this game, Sal. Goodness me. I hope they both lose, if that is such a thing. Of course, I've got my missus, she's Napoli. Johnny, on X, it got revealed that after Palace game, he was going up to reporters and trying to do interviews, and it made me realize he's never done an interview when we are in the pits. Takes a lot of guts to do an interview when you're in the pits because there's a lot of pressure on it and stuff like that, doesn't it? Sal, is he a good player? Jason Wilcox, a very good player, yes. It was a very good Blackburn Rovers team. Jason Wilcox was a very good player, yeah. England international, by the way. Few caps for England. I think I was at one of his caps. Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck. Can I just say something, guys? What an awful decision that was to sell Danny Welbeck. What an awful decision that was. I mean, selling Danny Welbeck at the time, that was absolutely an astronomical mistake. I mean, and not replacing him. Another Glazonomic mistake, of course, guys. Another Glazonomics mistake, as it was, of course. Absolutely. Bobby, Glazers out all day long. All day long, my guy. If you went to Finger, people would say I've seen streams before where someone's asleep and there's people actually watching and the person's asleep. Yeah. I think Saeed was asleep a couple of times on his stream. Absolutely. Yeah. There's a few people like that. Guys, I was on Terry's stream at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Imagine talking about Man United at 3 a.m. after I've done all those streams. RJ, Mo Salah was right about Harry Kane not scoring in for 10 games. English media was up his arse. It's true. It's true. What is Welbeck's age again? 32 or something? Yeah, 32, 33, something like that, mate. Yeah, we shouldn't have sold him at that time. We shouldn't have sold him. Absolutely not. We should not have sold Danny Welbeck at that time. It was a wrong decision. Looking back, it's the wrong decision. It was. And, Barbary. Same here. We should never have Welbeck. Sold Welbeck. Never sold Welbeck. Yeah. 35, Kenny. Bloody hell, man. My goodness, the time flies. I remember he made his debut. Damn. He's 35. Damn. He's 35. We should never have sold Danny Welbeck. No, I mean, it was a stupid decision. You know what I've always said? I said you can never have too many strikers anyway. If you're going to sell anyone, sell one of the bloody rubbish that we have in the team at the time. You know what I mean, there's so many. That must be a horrible feeling. It seems that tiresome to talk about United at midday, so I can't imagine talk about it late at night, especially when you're on a big channel. You got to be very, very alert and you got to make yourself represent. I'm representing the Stretford Post community, guys, when I go on these channels. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Big up. Kenny, yeah, I was shocked when we sold Welbeck and Chitra. I mean, I don't understand it, mate. I really don't. Personalities right there, Kenny. They were personalities. And we were left with no personalities. Right, second half is about to start, guys. Welbeck in the Aeon jersey. Yeah, he was good, mate. He was good. Even at the start of David Moyes' tenure, when David Moyes started, we won 4-0, I think it was, against Swansea. Welbeck was phenomenal in that game. He was phenomenal in that game. There is a Liverpool YouTuber, Leo's Goals, who has never said slot out once. Why? Do you think they're going early with his slot out? Do you think they're going a little bit early? He did win the league last season. Let's be real, guys. Do you think, in your opinion, guys, do you think they're going a little bit early? Do you think the Liverpool fans have become a little bit spoiled? Do you think they've become a little bit spoiled? Okay, we're ready for the second half, guys. West Ham are kicking off from left to right against Brighton and Hove Albion. Let's hope we get some goals now, guys. Let's hope we get some goals. Let's do this, guys. We want some goals. That's what we want. Weghorst, my goodness, mate. Goodness, what time? We went from Welbeck and Chicharito to bloody Weghorst, for goodness sake. My goodness, mate. No wonder we couldn't do well, man. Sal, which academy players who went out of United do you think will never let him go? Which academy players who went out of United you think you would never let him go? I don't get that, mate. I don't get that. Rephrase that, Ephraim. Sorry, mate. Rephrase that, Ephraim. At the time, we had an injury-prone Van Persie and Wilson as strikers. Exactly. Which is partly the reason Marcus Rashford broke through in the team, isn't it? Bobby, Danny Welbeck has been around for years. What managers sold him again? David Moyes, was it? Was it David Moyes or Louis van Gaal? One of them two. It would Louis van Gaal, I think, if I'm not wrong. Isaac has been so bad, Sal. Yeah, I know. And for that money, should have gave the money to me. I would have made more use of it. Back in the day, we had Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, and Berbatov in the same team, and we had Danny Welbeck. We had a great team. We've seen great teams, guys. We have seen great teams. We have been spoiled, to be honest with you. We have been spoiled. Slot has lost it, mate. Playing Konate and Gakpo, who shit all game and not starting Chiesa. What's his problem with Chiesa? What is his problem with Chiesa? I want to know what his problem is with Chiesa because he doesn't play Chiesa ever. And every time Chiesa comes on, he does well. Every time I see him, I think, you know what? The game lifts and stuff. Southgate in at, yeah, come on. Let's get that trending, guys. Let's get the Southgate in at Liverpool. I think Southgate deserves a chance at a big club. I really do. And I think that big club should be Liverpool. I really do. I really do think so, guys. That's it. I think that big club should be Liverpool. Southgate at Liverpool all day long, guys. That's what we need, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. George, Liverpool will keep Slot for a season and back him, but will suspend and sell Salah to nip player power in the bud at the club. Liverpool are ruthless. They'll get rid of Mohamed Salah, who's a legend at Liverpool, and keep an absolute overrated manager in Arne Slot, who spent $500 million and can't win against bloody Leeds United. All right. Roy, Ten Hag in at NFC. Come on, Ten Hag in. I think he deserves another chance. Rome wasn't built in a day. Trust the process. Get Ten Hag in, guys. That's what we want. Slot must stay. Slot must and will stay. Rome wasn't built in a day. Trust the process. Liverpool fans get so mad when I say that. Trust the process. Rome wasn't built in a day. They do get mad when I say that. They absolutely do. They really do. I think he's a good man. We have to back him all the way. He deserves more time, guys. He deserves more time. Tackle from Baleba. Oh, Baleba. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Baleba. Does it work? Does that work? When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Baleba. I don't think so. I don't think it works quite. Come on, guys. Some songs for Baleba. 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 You can take it or leave it. Baleba. You better believe it. Baleba. 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 Da 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 da. That's temptation. Temptation. Da 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 da. Temptation. But don't know if that works either. Baleba, baleba. Come on, we need some more Baleba songs. Baleba. I will never belabor. I will never belabor again. I belabor. Then I saw his face. Now I'm a belabor. I get that one. But not because I saw his face. That sounds dodgy though, doesn't it? It's a bit like boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room from Mbremo. If you know, you know. You remember when Mbremo, before Mbremo signed for Man United? You remember that? Here come Brighton on the attack. Oh. Yeah, people are saying, boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. And din, 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 din. You're my love. You're my sweetest thing. Not that I know the words. My wife is wondering why I'm actually laughing out loud. Bobby, listen, we need to find some more songs for Baleba. Ballet, 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 ba 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 ballet, 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 ballet. Ballet, ballet, ballet. God save Baleba. There you go. Give Arnie one slot when he given the job. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You only get one chance. You only get one chance. Have you ever? Let's do the Eminem. Would you, if you had one slot, would you capture it or just let it slip like Stevie G? Dun, 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 dun. Knees weak, heavy. Palms are weak. Elbows are heavy. There you go, guys. SLD. I believe I can fly. That's a good one, actually. That's actually a good one. Then I saw his touch. I know I'm a believer. Oh, that sounds dodgy as well. Touch where? That sounds a little bit. That sounds a little bit dodgy, there, guys. Absolutely. Big up, my friend Moki Moko. What's going on, my friend Jane? Should I say? Liverpool form is making me forget about Man United stress. Listen, guys, can I say something? Just a little remember. There's a little reminder, not a remember. Just a little bit reminder that Man United are 3 points from joint fourth. We could possibly be in the top 4 at Christmas, guys. I guarantee you, if someone said to us at the beginning of the season, guys, you'll be top 4 at Christmas, I guarantee you guys would have bit my hand off. Christmas songs that involve belabor. Christmas songs that involve belabor. I've got to find some. Yes, I have, Darren. I'll take my meds. My meds is you guys. Big up. SLD, RJ, Sal, big up, my friend. Big up. I've got some more. My friend, since leaving Manchester United, Welbeck has scored 60 goals in the Premier League, 42 since leaving Arsenal. Wow. That's not bad, is it, mate? And he doesn't play every game as well. Very underrated player, guys. You know, the problem is that a lot of players... Oh, come on, Somerville, man. We need West Ham to get a goal. A lot of players get underrated. They get under the radar because they're not fashionable, you know what I mean? They're not fashionable signings. I guarantee Man United would be in a better place with got to do better there. Yeah, I guarantee Man United would be a better place if Welbeck was playing for Man United, definitely. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 1 Carlos Baleba, 2 Elliot Andersons, 3 Adam Whartons, 4 Luciana Gomez, 5 Lamine Kamaras, 6 Yoragizas, 7 Yavi Guerra, 8 Conor Gallagher's. There you go. There's a lot of midfielders, man. Yeah, interesting, no? Loads, mate. Guys, we're leading up to Christmas, mate. Got to have a bit of a laugh. Come on, guys. You've got to have a bit of a laugh, guys. This game isn't the best game in the world. Guys, if we ever saw one, this isn't like the best game in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the best game in the world, guys. You know, 10 ways to waste your life. Watch Brighton and Hove Albion against West Ham United on a Sunday. Should I, like, instead of having Chatterbox, you know, Chatterbox is my show in the evening, guys. I should have Chatterbot for nights like this where I'm an AI. So it should be Chatterbot, not Chatterbox. And it'd be nights like this for games like this. Hello and welcome to calling up for Brighton and Hove Albion, guys. Here we go. What is in your headphones? I know there's a certain YouTuber. I know what's in his headphones. Kentucky Fried Chicken, delicious chicken for you. Oh. Go on, West Ham. Go on, Bowen. Go on, that's you, mate. Go on. Get that cross in, mate. Good play. Oh, that was a good play from Bowen there, to be honest with you. West Ham are playing well, absolutely, RJ. Corner to West Ham, guys. Let's get that goal, West Ham. Come on, you hammers. Little known fact, I used to live a stone's throw away from the London Stadium in Leighton. I was born in Leytonstone. So same as David Beckham. That's where I was raised. Yeah. That's where I was raised. Sal, which comedy show is best for you? I don't really watch comedy shows. I did used to like The Impression. Was it Whose Line Is It Anyway? That used to be funny for me. I used to like that one. That used to be funny. I think people take things too seriously now. I used to like... there's a few I like. But I don't think anyone's as funny as they used to be now. I think Michael McIntyre is quite funny. A little bit. But not to the funny that level. I went to a Chris Rock concert. Comedy event. I used to do comedy events over here in the UAE, by the way. I used to arrange comedy events and stuff for a while to keep myself busy. Almost from a great play again from West Ham. Nearly from West Ham. We need that goal from West Ham. Draw wouldn't be a bad result, though. Wouldn't be the end of... Good tackle, that. Here come West Ham again. Great play from Bowen. This is good. Oh, he's got it. Oh, what a save. Get it in. Oh, 2 good saves. My goodness me. Whoa. Good save and good effort. Good effort, though. Good, guys, good effort. Great save, good effort, though. You got to give the praise there, man. That overhead kick, wow. Yeah, and what a save, guys. You've got to give him his flowers. Carlos Bay is playing much better, Kenyan. He's playing good today. What a save. That is a save. But what a athletic way to kick it, though. That would have been brilliant goal. Oh, another great corner. That's how you take corners, Bruno. You see that? That's how you take corners, right on the doorstep of the goalkeeper. That's what you need. Right on the doorstep of the goalkeeper. Great play, though. Bowen did very well there. I think it was just a little bit slightly at him, to be honest with you. I think it was just a little bit slightly at him. Here come West Ham again, guys. Oh, they're playing well. They've got to get the goal, though. Whilst they're on top, they've got to get that goal. Balaba's got to start dominating that midfield a little bit. Here he goes. Free kick to Brighton. Half an hour of game to go, guys. Half an hour. 0-0. Just our luck, isn't it? 0-0, guys. We got half an hour to go. Hope you're enjoying the watch along, guys. Really appreciate everyone in the stream. Of course, the Stretford Post, massive, of course, guys. Big up everyone. The only place to be for watch alongs, of course, guys. Sometimes you know what you... It smells nice, that. It smells nice. Absolutely lovely. There you go. Absolutely lovely. I do like smelling nice things. You know, nice things are next to me. No, there's no other substance in there, guys. Most underrated brand, Sal. I'll go first. Umbro. Umbro, very underrated. Love Umbro because treble winning Umbro, isn't it? It's the treble winners. We won the treble with Umbro. You know, that we won the league for the first time with Umbro. You know, Umbro were brilliant. Miss Umbro, definitely. Then we turned to Nike, of course. I'll be happy with a 0-0. I would as well, to be honest with you, mate. How long may it continue? I think West Ham are going to nick it. Kenyan, any chance of him in January? Now, guys, Kenyan, I don't know if you were here a few weeks ago. I spoke actually in September about Baleba and his entourage met up with Manchester United in October, the end of October. Now, this was in view of agreeing a deal, a gentleman's agreement with Baleba and his entourage. Whether that was going to be in January or whether that was going to be in the summer, it depends. What does it depend on? It depends on Carlos Baleba and his performances. So basically what Man United are going to do in January, they're going to analyze the possibility of doing a deal for Carlos Baleba in January. However, if they're not happy with the performances, they're going to delay it until the summer. Right? I would love it to get him in January, just to clarify, all right? And that's what it is. The reason they've done the agreement at the end of October and they met up with his entourage at the end of October is because obviously the AFCON. The AFCON is happening and we won't be able to do it during that time because his entourage will be at the African nations and stuff like that, which is why. There you go. Exclusive, guys. Exclusive Sal. Exclusive Sal. Exclusive Sal. There you go. West Ham should be winning this, man. They should be. Definitely, RJ. Absolutely should be winning this. Hands down, my guy. They should be winning this. Hands down. Hands down. They should be winning this, my guy. Come on, guys. Come on, you hammers. Get that. Get it going. Get it going, guys. Big up everyone who's supporting the channel, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're lurking in the shadows, don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be fantastic. You absolute legends. Please don't forget to do that, guys. Just keep supporting Stretford Post, the only place to be for Man United content and the football content, of course, as you can see. RJ, yes, Sal, I have a feeling we're going to splash millions in the midfield in January. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. We get somebody, because I'll take anybody at the moment. Man United needs squad. Man United needs squad depth, mate. That's what we need. Squad depth. Man United definitely needs squad depth, guys. Don't forget to spread the word of Stretford Post as well. Any stream you go on, anywhere you go, Stretford Post is the guy. You heard of Sal, Stretford Post. He's the man. That would be nice. None of us trust them, Canino. That's the problem, isn't it? They got to help us to help them trust them. That's what they got to do. They got to help us to help them trust them. That's what that is what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Why should we trust them? What gives us any evidence to trust them? I don't understand people just willy-nilly trust them. They just willy-nilly trust them. That's it, you know. Weird people. Weird people. I was asking, I mean, at the end of the day, Kenyon, can I be honest with you, Kenyon? Can I be honest? I'm going to say this, Kenyon, my guy. And big up Kenya, by the way. I'm going to say this. I almost went there a few years ago. Beautiful place. One thing I would say, right? I think Man United will sign Baleba. When they sign him, it's a different story. The noises I'm hearing about Baleba is that I believe that they will sign Baleba. You're hearing it here, guys. Who is this tricky forward Fabrizio keeps talking about? I don't know, mate. I haven't spoken to Fabrizio in a while. He's supposed to be on the channel not a long time ago. I've got to get him back. I've got to get him on the channel, guys. I've got to blow people out the water. Yes, I am in contact with Fabrizio. Yes. But I need to get him on the channel. That would be great. Sal, do you wear polo necks? Yes, I do, RJ. I do wear polo necks. I do like polo necks. I don't like turtlenecks. If I come on this stream with a turtleneck, I look a bit weird. Anyone who wears a turtleneck, you know what I mean? Turtleneck just reminds me of you're like some sort of skier or something, you know, some arrogant skier from Switzerland or something, wearing a turtleneck on stream. Oh, look at me in my turtleneck. Oh, my neck is too good for you. I don't want you to see my neck. Yeah. I don't know. Baleba is going AFCON. Yes. Cameroon. He's still in contact with Lenny Yoro. Of course, they play together in France. 65 minutes, guys. It is Brighton and Hove Albion 0, West Ham United 0, of course. I do like polo necks, though. I like my Ralph Lauren's. I do like those things. I like things like that. But anything looks good. You know, with me, I'm not like a designer guy. I mean, I used to be, but if it looks good, I'm happy. Here we go. Chance of Brighton. Oh, cleared away again from West Ham. Good defending from West Ham there. Loads of empty seats, by the way, at the MX. Injured player for West Ham. Looks in pain. I think the studs thing. Yeah. Oh, that's a nasty one. That's the metatarsal right there. The West Ham player is in pain. It is a painful one. He seems all right. He's walking on it. It's one of those stingers, isn't it? Especially when it's cold. Yeah, that was a very good save from the goalkeeper. Bobby, small team with empty seats like City, absolutely. I see more people at Man City streams than I see at the Etihad on a Saturday afternoon. Turtleneck with a white cat. Imagine I did that, Kenyan. Hello and welcome to Stretford Post. I am your host, Sal, and welcome to the stream, guys. I am an incredibly successful man, and I'm sitting here giving you the information about football, guys. I should dye my hair white as well. All my hair white and my beard. I do a big white beard and everything. Islands in the stream. That is what you are. Rugby polos are quite nice, so yes, they are. I don't see any footballers wearing Reebok boots anymore. Do you remember Reebok Pump? Who remembers the Reebok Pump? Who had a Reebok Pump? I think I had a Reebok Pump as well. I had one pair of Reebok Pump. I used to like the Reebok Classics though. In 98, 99, I wore the Reebok Classics, guys. That's what I wore to the Champions League final. Reebok Classics, guys. Reebok's from Manchester, you know. So I always shocked we never had Reebok as a sponsor. So is Umbro, though, to be honest. I love my Reebok zigzags. Big up the Reebok. Massive. Reebok Pump, John Cena. Got loads of stories about John Cena. Met him a couple of times. As people know, I got involved in WWE Raw a few years, about 2011. I was actually on WWE Raw. Ephraim, Sal, why do you think the protest is stopped? Because our fan base they're not committed enough, not aggressive enough, they're not angry enough, they're not intimidating enough, and they're easily pleased. SLD. I used to like my all black Umbro. Remember the all black Umbro kit from 1999? Do you remember that one? 98, 99. That was a nice one. John Cena used to be very big, Sal. He's all right. In real life, he's big, but he's not like big like you see him on TV. He was all right. It wasn't that big. Funny guy though. Funny guy. He's weird. He's a weird one, guys. I have stories about it, but get into that another time. Cross comes in. Oh, Brighton are getting back into the game here, guys. We've got 20 minutes to go. We need it to end like we don't want any Brighton win, guys. Man United, if Man United want to get up the table, you know. Amor kit never made it to the Premier League, really. Not many people had it, though, to be fair. Armour kit, isn't it? Armour kit. Reeboks are legends, mate. Reeboks are legends, mate. Times were simple back then. Times were simple, but I did like my Reebok Classics. White and gold, little gold around it, and then you had that little gold chain on it, and it was so nice. Hummel is a nice brand. It's underrated. It is underrated. You see a lot of Hummel in the lower divisions and in Germany. You don't really see it in England much, but it is very underrated. I do actually like Hummel. It's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. I think one of the most underrated brand for me is Kappa. I think someone needs to go and start buying Kappa because Kappa's going to come back, guys. Kappa's going to come back. Alcoma Limited, 50 cent. Yeah. I've worked a G unit. Guys, we've got 19 minutes left. 0-0 between Brighton and West Ham. Not the most entertaining game we've ever had in history. Absolutely. Kappa's very nice. Yeah, Kappa's nice. My favorite top of all time, and it beats everything, was the Italy away top in 2002 for the 2000 World Cup. Look at that top, right? It's white. Italy away top 2002. That away that was a good one. I had that one. It's very tight though. It was tight, but it was nice. It was elasticy, like elasticy sort of material stuff. Here come Brighton again on the run, on the counter attack, guys. Good tackle. Good tackle that from West Ham. West Ham defending well here. Yeah, great tackle, West Ham. Goal to West Ham, and it is Bowen. What a goal that is. What a finish that is from Jarrod Bowen, guys. Absolutely brilliant. We needed that, guys. West Ham won. Brighton and Hove Albion 0, guys. Brilliant goal. Come on. I remember Naff, Bobby. We need that, guys, because we need West Ham to win today because we want Brighton. We don't want Brighton to win. We don't need Brighton to win. I remember Naff. I used to have Naff jacket, and Bobby. Naff jacket. It was black, like a puffer, and it used to have the coloured Naff here, the Naff at the back. Yeah. Do you remember Carl Cunny jeans? Absolutely. Get in, guys. Great goal. Hold that, Brighton, Ephraim. Come on. Get in. Man United needed that, guys. Bowen was cooking United in the second half. Yeah. Man United just need to pick it up tomorrow. Man United better do the business tomorrow. I'm telling you, man. Stop feeding into the trolls. Man United need to stop feeding into the trolls. Man United need to tomorrow do the business against Wolves, for goodness sake. That's what we need to do, man. Sal, who's your top? Sal, who's your top? Sal, what's your top 5 football jerseys? This one is one. I like the 1999 Man United one. It's one of my favorites. I like the 2008 Man United one, 2007, 2008 Man United one. I like the 2006, 2007 Man United one. No bias here. I do like the Italy 2002. Oh, it's going to be 1-1. Oh my goodness me. That was close. That was close, guys. Areola. He's a decent goalkeeper, that guy, isn't he? He's a decent goalkeeper. Wow, that was a great save. What a save from a goalkeeper. We see some good saves today, guys. That was a good save from a keeper. Did he save that? Oh, great save. Great save from the goalkeeper. Guys, that was a great save from the keeper. Absolutely brilliant save from the keeper, that. Brilliant save from the keeper. Congratulations, Lando. Not put a football, but McLaren is here. Congratulations, Lando. Absolutely winning the Formula 1 today for McLaren. Great finish from Bowen. Bowen is one of those. Big up Kenyan. United do have the best kit designs of all time, so they do. We're not biased. Areola was a second choice keeper for PSG, I think. Yeah, he's a good keeper. Bloody hell. Great save. Good find. Played well against Man United as well, funny enough. Atletico Madrid do, but I don't like stripy shirts. I'm not one for stripy shirts. I was given an Atletico Madrid shirt once. Back in the day. It was signed by the Atletico Madrid players back in the day. Done some work. I've done a lot of work in Madrid back in the day. So we got 76 minutes, guys. 40 minutes for West Ham to hold on. Here come West Ham again on the attack, guys. Can he pick his man out? Well held from Verbruggen again. Well held from Verbruggen. So West Ham will move up to 17th place if they win today. I have to admit, the Man City brother kit is nice. Well, they needed brothers back then, didn't they? Because they were so crap. They needed someone to lean on. William, nothing but a win tomorrow. Come on, boys, step up, take away them Monday blues. You know what? They need to do it. They need to shut a few people up. That's what they need to do. There's a few people. I can't stand some of them, man. Honestly, some of the content creators, way they're going on. My goodness me. We all know who they are. Too much, man. Too much. Can West Ham hold up, guys? Can West Ham hold up in this game? We hope so. We need West Ham to hold up in this game, guys. Bobby, my favorite United kit was the blue and white one, 19 to 92, I think. Oh, the blue and white one was 96, mate. 95, 96, my friend, I think it was. That was the one with the stripes, the anniversary one. The stripes. In 1992, we had a blue one like this, but it was all blue, like with, like printed patterns on it. Man United logo patterns, blue with like stamps on it. The blue and white one was one we lost 6-3. We lost, no, not 6-3. We lost 95, 96. We won the league, in 95, 96, wearing the blue kit, blue and white one against Middlesbrough, if you remember. Spurs 2000 kits were nice too. Nah, Man United are better. Brighton should have equalised on that one. They should. We need this, guys. We need West Ham to hold on here and get the points for Man United's sake. That's what we need, guys. William, the negativity on YouTube is mental. Call them self-fans, jokers, toxic, negative saddos. I mean, look, guys, on a Sunday, William, on a Sunday, they're going on and on and on and on. I mean, the way these content creators go on, you know who they are, man. All of them. It's just moan. Ruben Amorim this, Ruben Amorim that, Ruben Amorim this, Ruben Amorim that, Ruben Amorim this. It's like they got a really personal issue. You know what I mean? We're 1 defeat in 7, guys. 3 points from 4th in December. Here come West Ham again. Oh, poor from Wilson, man. Got to do better there, man. That's why I don't rate Wilson much. Kenan, oh, the foreign fam channel's more positive than the guys based in the UK. Yeah. The guys are based in the UK, not only guys, the girl as well. We know who they are. They're in this one. I've got the grey kit, Darren. It's in London at the moment. I'm going to get it shipped over. I got it when it came out as well. Still got it. Got about 50, I think. Kenny, almost 2-0. I haven't bought shirts recently because obviously I'm not a flip-flop and I don't feed into Glazonomics. I'm not. That's not a criticism to anyone else who buys shirts. I just won't do it myself because I don't believe in it. Corner to Brighton, guys. Brighton are starting to push. 10 minutes to go, guys. 1-0 to West Ham. Good result for Manchester United, guys. So far, United need this. It's going to be a corner. Poor header. Williams, so sick of it, Sal. Wish they would just give it a rest, back the club, or just support another club. Drives them mad. They won't support another club now because it doesn't give them clicks, William. This is why Stretford Post is the place to be, because we call things as they are. You know, I've had people on other channels say, Sal, you're the only one who's a little bit positive and who talks like rationally about Man United without an agenda, without any hatred and stuff, because it is getting into the point of hatred at the moment. It's hatred at the moment. That's what it is. It's like, I hate this guy. I don't want him. And the thing is, I said it at the beginning of the show. That I said at the beginning of the show that he could win 10 games in a row. These people will still moan. I guarantee it. Because when we had that little good run, 5 games unbeaten and all that, and we're winning away to Liverpool, they went quiet as a mouse. You didn't hear them. You didn't hear them, did you? Now, we're 1 defeat in 7. All right, it's a bad defeat to Everton. Regardless of 1 defeat in 7, you know. I heard she's a Liverpool fan. See, you got to be careful, you know what I mean? You got to be careful who you trust in this game. Like, you know, people who claim to be Man United fans. Prove it. Prove to me you're a Man United fan. Tell them to prove it. Show me one picture of you as a kid in a Man United shirt. Show me. They won't be able to do it. Somerville, Jared Bowen would be a good signing for Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Well played, West Ham. Good defending. That's because this is a facts channel, not a Disney channel. Big up, William, my guy. Much love to you, brother. Thank you, man. I can't be fake. I can't. I love Man United. I tell you that right now. I love my football club. And my football club has given me some of the best memories that I can in my life, you know, like when I'm thinking about this football club and I'm thinking about a big chunk of my life has been this football club, you know, and when I think about it, I cannot lie about this football club. I always want the best for this football club. Whether I'm right or wrong, I always want best. You should have a collab with Muppeteers. I don't like Glazonomic people. He wanted Ineos, didn't he? Was slandering Qatar when they were bidding for Man United, saying that Sheikh Jassim Hamid doesn't exist. Proven wrong, by the way. Will they come out and say, I was proven wrong? Sheikh Jassim doesn't exist. Will they say that? They won't come out and say that, will they? Will they? He's been proven that he's right. He's been at the World Club final and stuff like that. Big up Wan-Bissaka for this. Big up Wan-Bissaka. Much love. He was in the victim, Wan-Bissaka, in my opinion. I would take him over Dalot. Biggest club in the world, so absolutely, my friend. Anyone who says we're not a big club anymore doesn't know what they're smoking something. Looking good so far, Ellen. Big up. Yes, we need this, guys. We've got 5 minutes of this game. West Ham are a tricky team now. Yep. Good manager, though, isn't it? Good management. Good manager. Good manager. They should, Nottingham Forest should not have sacked Mr. Santos. Absolutely not. They should never have sacked Santos. Ever have sacked him. Ridiculous decision, Nottingham Forest. Ridiculous decision. They could have signed their own death warrant. Guys, they could have, you know, that would have been their relegation right there. Right there. That would have been relegation, guys. Absolutely. Here come Brighton, though. Good tackle. You know, the Spider-Man is there, guys. It is Wan-Bissaka, of course, making a tackle for West Ham. We all know about them tackles, guys. We all know about those tackles. Come on, guys. Come on, you hammers. 5 minutes to go, guys. Sal, Footy with an Edge is good, United Channel 2. Haven't watched him, to be honest with you. One love, Darren. Man United for life. All day long. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that, to be honest. Yeah, Kenyan. Tried to slander me many times, mate. You know, virtual signaling and all that crap. You know, I ain't forgotten what Muppeteers did. I ain't forgotten what they did. No, they're partly the reason we didn't get a full sale, guys. Amex staying half empty right now. Yes, it's awful. It's almost like Man City, isn't it? The Forest owner has to be kicking himself. He's gone missing. No one's seen him now. No one. He used to be in front of the camera all the time. Now no one talks about him. No one sees him. Go on, Nuno Santos. Badly treated at Nottingham Forest, to be fair. It LB, absolutely fantastic, mate. Brilliant, world-class assist. Great header as well, by the way. Absolutely fantastic assist, yes. You expect it from a quality player, though, isn't it, LB, mate? You expect it from a quality player. He's a quality player, and that's what happens, you know. It's rare we see them things these days, and I was happy to see that yesterday. I was doing a watch-along for the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and it was a really good one. Wan-Bissaka is the most underrated player the last years. Salah is a fake Muslim. Is he celebrating every single year? I don't think he celebrates. He just gets... Let me just tell you something about Christmas, Ryan. Christmas is not a religious festival. It's a cultural thing. There's nothing religious about Christmas, guys. There's nothing religious about going there, eating your Yorkshire puddings and you're drinking wine and getting pissed about Christmas. Nothing religious about it. Christmas is a bit like Easter. It's not even Jesus' birthday, peace be upon him. You know, so at the end of the day, look, getting involved in the culture, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And if you know about Islam, Ryan, there's a lot of similarities between Christianity and Islam, and there's a lot of things in regards to you have to believe in things of Christianity to believe in Islam. And this is what one thing people like to twist a lot of things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? In regards to that. Like my wife is Italian, and you know, we do the cultural thing and stuff like that. Let me sniff. This is nice though, to be honest with you. Look what I've got. I've got this, right? Dolce & Gabbana, this one, King. Look at that. That's nice, man. I wear that sometimes. But the best one I think I wear. It's a new one my wife got me for my birthday. Is this one? It's one my wife got me for my birthday. I like this one. It's nice. I do like the Acqua di Parma. That is nice. I don't celebrate any of these pagan holidays. They are pagan, yeah. Yeah. There's if you know about Zionism. Good save off the line. Good save off the line. There you go. You know what I would say, guys? Let me tell you something about life. Human beings, they prosper and they succeed with kindness. Everything about being human is about being kind, being accepting. We're all different. It's all about being kind. It's all about being accepting, you know? Kenyan, his best friend was talking about him, how they sell players to each other at good prices. Liam Botafogo Owen, yes. I have tried it, Bobby. I have. It's very nice. It's expensive. Oh, great save from Areola. He's a part-time manager and goalkeeper, Areola. Manager and goalkeeper in one. Good save, man. And there's another save. Well played. What a player. He's had a good game. He's man of the match for me. Oh, guys, 1-1. They buckled under the pressure, guys. They buckled under it, guys. 6 minutes added on. So a draw's not bad, though, to be honest, but they buckled under the pressure, guys. Ah, man. It's handball. They're claiming handball. VAR's getting involved, guys. VAR's going to get involved, is it? They're claiming handball. Is VAR going to get involved? Yeah, they said it's handball. There was an overhead kick. There was an overhead kick. Now, that's a high kick, guys. That's a foul. That's a foul, guys. VAR. Come on, VAR. That's a foul. That's a high kick. You can't kick a guy in the bloody head, guys. Let's wait. Let's wait for VAR. But what about the high kick as well? Possible handball. But what about the high kick as well? He booted him in the head. You can't do that. You can't boot someone in the head. Oh, that's a handball. That's a handball. It's going to be disallowed. Hey! Are they going to do it, guys? Are they going to disallow it? Are they going to disallow it? It's Man United's weekend, guys. It's Man United's weekend this weekend. That's a handball. If they don't give that, I'm going to be absolutely going bonkers. They gave the goal. Oh, my goodness me. Guys, that's corrupt, man. How's that a goal, guys? How is that a goal? How is that a goal? Look at the foul first. His boot was high. His boot was high. And then there was a handball. Unbelievable. Scandalous, man. Scandalous. If that's Man United, guys, if that's Man United, we know that gets disallowed, guys, don't we? We know 100% that goal gets disallowed. If that's Man United, that goal gets disallowed, guys, all day long. All day long. Samuel, me and my friend who is a football coach looked at Bruno Fernandes defending stats on that. It isn't good reading. I'm not surprised. Yes, big up Jaden. What's going on, my friend? Brighton keeps my multi alive. Big up yourself. Congratulations to you, my guy. Nothing but love and peace and blessings to you, and I wish you success. Ephraim, goal came on a draw, at least West Ham. At least it's a draw. It's not that bad. If it is a draw, guy, we've got 3 minutes to go, guys, and plus injury time on top of the injury time, of course. Let's wait and see what happens. We don't want a Brighton win. We do not want a Brighton win in this game, guys. We need this to end like this or West Ham win. That's what we need. We've got 3 minutes to go. By your logic, Jaden, a Ronaldo bicycle goals are fouls. No, it depends where the scissor kick is. If the scissor kick is right next to a player in the face, it's a foul. It's high boot. If it's in a space between a yard and 2 yards with players, it's not a foul. Just to let you know about the birds and the bees, my friend. If it's right in someone's face, it's a foul. If it's a few yards space, it's not a foul. All right? Like, for example, the goal for Juventus, the overhead kick from Ronaldo, he had 2 yards around him. All right? All right, lads. Good for ya. That's the rules. But they didn't give it because it doesn't benefit Man United. RJ, West Ham are slow now. I know they got another 3 minutes to go. I had Brighton win or draw for the bets. Good luck to you, mate. Hope you win a lot of money. Bruno fans and Mo Salah would join Riyad Mahrez. I have nothing but love for people who win a lot of money. Good luck to you, bro. Good luck to you, my son. Yeah, that's invalid. I feel like the rules change every... Yeah, they do. I agree with that, Jaden. You're absolutely spot on. It's not clarified, is it? Over the bar. Over the bar from Brighton. It's been a decent game, to be fair, guys. It has been a decent game. It has been a decent game. It didn't start off that way. It's pretty boring in the first half. It was a lot of huff and puff in the first half. There was a lot of huff and puff in the first half. I remember a goal, Jaden. It was many years ago. I don't know if you remember it. And it was Andy Cole. And I think we were playing Wimbledon at Selhurst Park when Wimbledon used to play at Selhurst Park. And Andy Cole done a scissor kick. And it was disallowed. I think it was either Wimbledon or Tottenham, one of them ones. And it was disallowed. It's ridiculous. Big up, Jaden. Anyways, nice coming here off to bed. Good night, my friend. As said, Australia at 3 a.m. Always brutal to watch Premier League games. Fair play to you, Jaden. Fair play to people down under, mate. Fair play, mate. I have a taste of it because I'm in the Middle East at the moment. So the games kick off at midnight. That's late enough for me. So yeah. Big up Chelsea, though. I don't mind. It's good to have Chelsea's fans everywhere. You know what I mean? Everywhere around. It's good to have rival opinions on my channel. We do all teams anyway. So this is officially a Man United channel, of course. But yeah, we like to big up Jaden. Yeah, big up Jaden. Welcome to the family, mate. Hope you're well. So it's nearly full time, guys. I'll take this result. Hold on, West Ham are coming here. Is this a goal for West? Oh, goodness me. I think Benfica just signed Manuel Ugarte. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Manuel Ugarte, Samuel. Corner West Ham, guys. We need this. Can West Ham win it? Almost full time, guys. We're right on the corner for West Ham, guys. Go on, West Ham. It's not a bad result, though, to be honest, because a lot of people had Brighton to win this 2-0 and things like that. You know what I mean? So it's a tough go. Almost West. Oh, guys. Close. That should be it, guys. That should be it. We'll take that. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst result. And that is it, guys. Full time. Brighton 1, West Ham 1, guys, in this game. That's 1-1. Big up, Bobby. Never a goal by him. Absolutely never a goal. I'm happy with the draw, guys. But Brighton 1, West Ham 1 in this game, guys. Great. Good game. Not a great game, but a good game. Not a boring game in the end. I was a little bit fearful of the game at the beginning, at the first half. The first half was very, very dull. But Man United will take that. It's good for Man United. A draw. Now Man United can get in the top 4, joint top 4 at least tomorrow. If, of course, we beat Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was a decent game. It was a good game, but absolutely, Kenny. Big up. Sal, you should check out Footy with an Edge. I will do, mate. I will do when I get some time, my mate. You should check out me. Check out me. Absolutely. I will do. Check him out. I will. Guys, thank you for joining me. That was a great watch along. Thank you, everyone. West Ham 1, Brighton 1. I will see you tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. Of course, I will, guys. And guys, don't forget to smash the like, guys. It's very important that we smash the likes, guys. Very important we get that like button smashed. We need to get at least 20 likes, guys. 50 likes tonight, guys. Can we do that? Can we do that, guys? Let's get it in, guys. Really appreciate it. Big up, Darren, you legend. Hope you're well, mate. Have a great evening. And you too, guys. Have a great evening. I'm Sal Warner. This is the watch along between West Ham and Brighton Hove Albion. There'll be many of these, guys. Many of watch-alongs coming up very soon, guys. Make sure you keep it locked. Put your notifications on whenever I go live, guys, because these days you never know when I'm live, guys. You know what I mean? These days. But I will be back tomorrow, as usual, for Breaking Dawn, of course, guys. Breaking Dawn will be at the normal time, so we'll be having the transfer news, of course, guys, tomorrow. Lots of things going on at Man United at the moment. Lots of talk going on at Man United at the moment. So it's going to be rife, the transfer news and stuff like that. So, as the January transfer window gets closer and closer, doesn't it? It gets closer and closer, the January transfer window. So big up Ephraim, my friend. Big up yourself. Let's hope that Man United do some business in January. That is the most important thing. What did you make of Carlos Balaba's performance? What did you make of it? Did you enjoy it? Let me know, guys. Write some comments down. That'd be great. Have a great night, everyone. Take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. Peace.